Hello, good afternoon, and welcome. Welcome to the show. Welcome to a staged world, an artificial glow. But keep in mind, though stage unnatural, that emotions are still real. So take a journey, let us lead, together we will feel. The characters, though fictional, will truly take on life. While some of them may fall in love, some may fall in strife. The first of these 5 stories, 5 adventures for the taking, will move and take you soaring, will leave you quickly quaking. For though all know what follows, when true love has subsided, true love can make you hollow, when it is all one-sided. So what, you ask, would one then do, when things don't go as planned? I'll lead you to enlightenment, if you give me your hand.
Give me your hand.
What, is this the last dance we're rehearsing today?
Yes, one run and we'll be finished.
It's amazing how long we've been doing this.
It's only a 2-hour rehearsal.
I mean, how long we've been dancing as partners.
Yes, 3 years now.
Right? After we became a couple. It's been fun, hasn't it?
Very. Don't, but we can still stand to rehearse some more.
3 years, 1 month, and 2 days. Minus an hour. We met at 8 o'clock. I'm wanting to do it tonight, but the history makes it hard. You see, we were in the same dance class, and that was the first day. We broke into partners at the beginning, but there was an odd number of people, and I ended up alone. We were supposed to create a dance that lasted about 20 beats of a song, but it was my first class, and I didn't know what that meant. Not only was my dance terrible, I ended up putting myself through twice the horror I needed to. Antonio was one of the ones late that day. He came in right as we started to present. We went alphabetical order, so I was the first one up. Alexa! I came up extremely nervous, and basically did different variations of this for a full minute. Even the teacher could barely muster out more than a confused slow clap for it. I was so embarrassed, I almost cried. But then she called up the next person. Antonio! He could have told her that he came in late that day, but instead, he got up, flashed me a smile, and then he started doing the same move that I had done. But for the whole song, I laughed and loved him for it. He told me later he had admired how hard I had tried, and he loved to be my dance partner. I blushed again, but this time, I didn't mind. We went out on our first date a week later, and we've been dance dating ever since. That should have been one of the worst days of my life, but he made it one of my best.
Give me your hand.
Uh-oh.
You seem distracted. Is anything wrong?
Oh no, everything's fine. I just love this dance, and I get swept up in it. And you. He is so cute. I told him I love him. Not that day, but a few months from then. We were at a ballet recital downtown. We were sitting in the balcony, and it was great. Really great. But then I started thinking about how I barely improved since I started, and that I never get to their level. Well, Tony looked down at me from the next seat, and it wasn't like he was trying to figure out what I was thinking, but it was like he just naturally knew. He looks down at me and says, "Trust me, one day you'll be as good as them and better." He saw through me like glass. I usually hate being looked at, so I should have been terrified, but I wasn't. So I said it. I love you. I looked into his eyes, asking with mine, and you. He says, I'm not sure. He turns away, stops looking through me, and inside, I fall a little. I understand him being unsure. I mean, you can't control emotions, so it was okay then, but it's been so long now, and I love him so much. I'm married if he asks me. It just hurts too much not knowing if he loves me back. If he doesn't tell me he loves me by the time we end this rehearsal, then I have to break up with him. If you let glass fall too long, it shatters.
Give me your hand.
Oh, sorry. Hey, what are you thinking about?
What am I thinking about? You're the one who keeps getting distracted.
I mean, are you thinking of anything aside from the dance?
Well, I guess I'm thinking of what I will do after.
What? You're not having fun now?
Oh, you know I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah, I know. That's not what he meant, but it's what he thought. I know it. And if he's not even thinking of me right now, then I think this is it. I still love him, but I love me too. And I don't want to hurt anymore. I'm sorry, Tony.
Are you okay? You seemed very determined near the end of that. Not an error I could see.
Well, I guess I'm just finally focusing on what's going on.
You've definitely improved. So,
Hey, listen. Are there other dances you want to practice?
no more dances.
So now that rehearsal's finished,
Wait,
what is it?
there is one more thing I'd like to do before ending rehearsal. Would you give me your hand?